Так, продолжаем. Нам открыли сокровищницу. Я так понимаю, это она, да? Да.
No go. Not now, at least.
Или это не она?
No go. Not now, at least.
Может, свет надо затушить?
It seems I can't use that right now.
А как тогда? Нет. Не загорелось. Ладно. Сокровищница избранного, ну. Ладно, потом, если что, скажу. Вот у нас еще есть задание.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Good. Boss, listen up. Don't waste... I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs.
This ain't the thanks I expect. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud...
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
Давай договорим.
Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out.
His sneer travels from the...
And you better have a damn good reason.
Beast bristles the moment he sees his fellow dwarf. Beast thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast. He's surprisingly unfazed by...
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know, or I'll turn your guts inside out and stuff them down.
Disgusting. Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then...
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various... I don't want to help Justin here.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment, then sheaths his weapon, and...
I thought you'd see things my way. Come. Brave lad. Waltzing in. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Сказать, что возможно все зависит от того, что ему надо. Сказать, что это звучит как угроза.
Trying times. You understand.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
Сказать, мол, похоже, что кто-то присунул нож под ребро.
The best of the best. Taught her myself. Under the fur. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. So, how'd you make it out of full joy?
Спросите, откуда он об этом
I've
узнал.
got people. They've got people. People me. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all.
Ну, вообще-то, это я.
That's so.
He leans back and narrows his up.
You know, the order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon now. Voidwoken's still lurking, though. So if you are who you say you are, what's the point of you?
Сказать, что вы можете разобраться со всем этими сычадиями пустоты с фортом радость, но не прямо сейчас, сначала нужны сведения.
Ah, I could help you. But last I heard you was working for the Med.
An unpleasant smirk twitches.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the band.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I got some people. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you.
Окей.
Reckon a sorcerer will have good. One more thing. Like I said, Mordus is a sorcerer. If there's something you want to find out from him, here, you can take this. Good luck.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Окей.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
What's got into you? You're one of us. How could you do it?
Better get out there before Mordus, all right?
Во.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. That's...
Во.
Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. Don't
Отличное
insult me.
убийство.
I wouldn't expect if you find out who did it. Shake their hand for me.
Всё.
Come, sister. What did you
Ладно.
think was gonna happen?
Надо найти этого Мордуса. Я так понимаю. Разбитый мост. Курочки. Они тоже, наверное, не
this?
разговаривают.
I found something.
Что там у нас? Скелет кошки. Клево. И зубик. Да, вот дом Мордуса.
This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
Да это похуй.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet there's no mistaking the sound of...
I've spotted something.
О,
A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
получается, надо найти какой-то глаз, да?
A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Я хоть не продал, блядь, какой глаз. Сука.
Go away, Dallas, or I'll sorcery you. I'm going to set you to be pure.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget them.
Wars are brewing, my friend. And special prices for you, my friend. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Амадио. Так.
I'm all right, as long as
Магистров так и не убирают. Ладно.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape.
A Magister
Release
guard
me.
approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, two lizards.
Step away from the prisoner. You're going to... What, now? She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Seaver. She's a seeker, and she's a... What have you heard? Have you heard? She was part of the Order. You, Alexander, personally. Alexander trusted. She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded.
Welcome to Driftwood.
One bloody eye cracks open.
Спасибо.
Chased you all the way here from Fort George. Or indeed you could stand there gulping like a mutt at the dinner table. That is certainly your right.
Ну давай.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through them. Excellent!
Да их тут двое, им пизда, блядь. Или не двое. Ладно, их не двое, блядь. На, сучка. Давай, давай. Ну и хули ты, блядь. Первая помощь. На, блядь. Куда ты? С1. Блять. Вставай, блядь, Сибилыч. О. Двуручный топор. Спасибо. Так, и куда она пошла теперь? К себе домой, да? Я так правильно понимаю? Она пошла к себе домой. Да заебешь.
There's one unaffected
Блядь.
egg. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Glory is mine.
Блять, вот это нарвался я, конечно, пескун.
There you are, little egg.
Куда это, блядь? Мы забрали нетронутое яйцо. Несушка. А.
Yes, yes, you look. I found the culprit. Voidwoken. Oh, babies. Why? That's paper. Let me get a good look.
Все? Мы забрали нетронутое яйцо.
Did you hear? No one to keep Voidwoken. Peeper? You found Peep.
А где она? А, во.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs. Ah! Transformed.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot.
Shh, little bit.
She cocks a black eye up at you.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. Unless some others.
Где? А. Тухлые яйца.
Did you expect a needle?
Нет, я ожидал найти здесь.
I've spotted something.
О! Пойдем к Сиве тогда. Ну, пока что все идет супер нормально. Признаться честно, я уже немножко подзаебался от игры, и желание чуть-чуть уменьшилось мне играть. Возможно, будет меньше видосов по ней.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder.
Damnable red-cloaked baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of... Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and...
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
А что нам
In
нужно?
your case, more than I suspect, man. God or even reptile can... It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Хорошо сказать, что вы хотели бы начать поскорее, согласно кивнуть, что вы должны делать. Ваша глубина я, отлично сказать, что этому парню придется вам много объяснить, сказать, что вы как-нибудь обойдетесь со своим глубинным я. Вы и так знакомы слишком хорошо. Ну, давай.
Quite. Enthusiasm. On a weekday, we shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen come God-woken. It is time to... Fortunately, the magistrates pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Т значит пиво-тэшка, нахуй. Опа. Да, в принципе, не особо. А чё, куда мне?
It really is quite simple. In the corner there's a painting. The combination to the vault is 15R, 34L, 23R, 35R, 9R, 16L, 33L, 45R, 50...
В углу есть картина.
I pray my your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride.
Ой,
Push
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary Taking your time, you carefully enter.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Ладно, ладно. Я не разъебу ничего, не переживай.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an Arcanist's dream.
Это точно. О, голова медузы. Превращение. Свиток голодный цветок.
This again.
Я тут все заберу. Ты же не против. Я так понимаю. ладно. Что-то она тут просила.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Да не то чтобы. Ну да, вот это.
Just so. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. But make no mistake, the divine has only one. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Я понимаю.
Very well then. Let the ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all... Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken.
The Meister points sharply to...
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed.
Так.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients. Thrown after a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bow.
Так. Вот это надо. Мастер сил записать это самый толщ положить 1 черный корень в ритуальную чашу. Пустите кровь обсидиановым ланцетом, ударим все свою собственную, и брызните ей на корень. В чашу ее содержимое. Видите, что у вас достаточно истоков. Вдохните получившийся дым. Шага ничего не делается. Получается, надо положить черный корень в ритуальную чашу, пустить кровь, сжечь чашу и вдохнуть дым.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and as the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded.
This recess of my soul. But it looks like a hall of echoes.
Я опять хуй пойми где. Ралик, это ты? А, это я, блядь.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only... It looks haggard and weak. Its very voice, but a
Ivan, my wolf! Come! Come closer! Look me.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter.
Blind eyes. Speak the spell and see.
Goth is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god...
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. Your God-woken soul is my last refuge. My last...
Ralik nourishes himself from the source that abounds...
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Смерть, спросить, что с ним случилось, сказать ему, что следует жадить, и сказать ему, чтобы кончил ломать кремень.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Наверняка должен быть способ его спасти, заметить, что спрятавшись в вашей душе, он сделал вас мишенью для всех исчадий пустоты, сказать, что вы не ожидали таких пораженческих настроений, усмехнулся Ралик, явно не станет вас больше бить. Для этого он слишком слаб. Не.
To save us both, you must realize, Ifan, that our fates are now as one. Just as together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, that means there is but one place we can go. It is a lake, a pool of pure source in which we gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Спросить, почему так важно, чтобы именно вы одержали победу, чем плох божественный.
There you touch upon the very... The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the well of ascension, not to bathe. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom, this world's liberator.
Сказать, что подобная мания величия довела
You will be
Люциана до
one,
гибели.
or you will be none. The other gods must... But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god Woken as we speak. We both know only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One. So make no mistake, Ithan. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved, but don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Сказать, что вы хотите действовать с остальными заодно, а не против них, ведь не обязательно же ради победы становиться тираном.
Of course the ends do. Life. Or if you choose life, you choose the well of ascension. I will lead you there when you're ready, when you've become a true master. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a god Woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Сказать, что если вы должны стать мастером истока, никто не научит вас лучше, чем он.
Coarse laughter rolls and...
You flatter me, Ifan. But if all I had to do was give you... We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must make them teach you. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they... Once you have, you may return to me here. Best of luck, Ben Mez.
The Meister stares intently at you.
Still alive? Gods are...
She leans in, her bloody tongue.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the...
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Спросить, в чем проблема, она что, не знает, что он делает
I
дальше?
know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn therein. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Злые колдуны, да вы, скорее всего, с половиной из них
Your poor
знакомы.
taste in drinking partners does not interest me. These are no average cutthroats, they are the kind of creatures. However, it is the path we walk, no...
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a...
No matter what is asked of you, you must
Хорошо.
learn from them.
Где
The
их
Magisters
искать?
have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers. The special, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for it. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Вот так. Теперь мы знаем, что нам делать дальше.